Today on the channel, we dive into everybody's favorite DC Nepo baby with the DC Direct McFarlane Toys, Obsidian.
The spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another DC Direct unboxing and review. And today on the channel, we got the McFarlane Toy Store exclusive Obsidian Gold Label Edition. But for all your Obsidian needs outside of the McFarlane Toy Store, hit up jaystoysandgames.com. Use discount code Kyle, save yourself 15% on all in-stock items. Got to get the deal out there. And Obsidian here is the child of Green Lantern Alan Scott once upon a time, and that's about all I know about this character. But we'll see. Being a DC Direct, maybe page puncher, I guess it doesn't say it on here, but kind of like a page puncher. You get the card, you get the comic, get a little closer to the character here. Now, he isn't a lantern. He's something with the darkness or something. And yes, Justin Hawkins in the darkness. Love the Hawkins brothers over there. And don't forget Frankie and Rufus Taylor as well. The Darkness, one of the greatest bands going today, if you ask me. Maybe I'm biased. But Obsidian fits right in with the Darkness as well. And of course, fits in how we're going to do this unboxing. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. Now let's dive into it. Not a lot to talk about on the outside packaging. You can't even get it unboxed. Have to take it offline for the page puncher style figures here. But looking very good, looking nice and blue in there. Comic book in the background, DC Direct, Obsidian. Very awesome style packaging on these. Very hard to get out of the package though. And it's always dangerous. You can always rip that comic book if you're not careful with it. But you do got the gold label down here. McFarlane Store exclusive. I'm not sure exactly why Obsidian was chose to be a McFarlane Store exclusive. Why wouldn't he be in a regular line? Don't understand the thought process in that. And Todd Twinkle Toes himself not going to tell us the answers there. Nothing on the side of this one. And then you got Obsidian doing Obsidian things right here. Really doing obscene things, if you ask me. But you do get the packaging there. But I'm going to take this offline, cut this guy out. We'll be back talking all things DC Direct Obsidian. All right, got Obsidian out of the package. Let's dive in. And a huge plot twist. No comic book with this one. It is just a double-sided comic artwork. So you get the black and white side. You get the colored side. Very hard, almost like a sign. I don't know. Very thick as well. I mean, it is a thick piece of cardboard. It's not going anywhere. But what do we need this for? Todd, what is this for? What am I supposed to do with this? There's no stand for it. Sometimes we get a stand where you can put it in front of the figure or behind the figure. I don't understand the thought process with this one here. I don't know who needs this. I don't know who wants this. And let's be honest, is there anybody that Obsidian's their Superman? I don't know if that's the case. So very strange here. I don't understand what this is about. Somebody clue me in. Total miss on McFarlane's part, if you ask me. I'm not a fan of that at all. Now, we do get the card here, but in a plot twist, we don't get too much info right here. Debuted in All-Star Squadron Volume 1. Heck of a squadron right there, I think. Number 25, September 1983. Real name, Todd James Rice. Height 5'11", weight 193 pounds, eyes brown, hair brown. It's good that we get that for this masked guy, so we know what's under the mask there. Very nice. Powers and abilities, transformation into a shadow form, superhuman strength, flight, size alteration, shadow construct manipulation, allies Jade, Alan Scott, and Damon Matthews. Oh, Damon, isn't he a secretary for you guys over there at McFarlane Toys? I thought so. I thought I knew that name. Damon Matthews. So, I don't know what to think about this. I really don't. I'm really at a bit of a loss for that. I don't even like the card. It should have told me a little bit about his story. I guess I'm going to have to pull up Wikipedia or something and pull that up. So, is what it is. DC McFarlane Stan, seen it before. We'll see it again. We get some extra hands for him. 2 Fists of Fury out of the package. We do get 2 splayed out flying hands. I guess that's what we'll call those. And then we get a trigger hand. He doesn't have a weapon to trigger, so I don't know what's up with that. And then you got a more splayed out, more jazz hand style hand there. So choose your own gloved hand adventure. Not sure where we're going with this one. This is a very confusing figure. It's really keeping me confused. Why did he get all this extra stuff? Why is he in this DC Direct line? Why isn't he in a regular line? He's a bit of a deep cut character. I just don't understand the thought process here. unless they're just trying to plug holes and fill in holes. And I'm all about filling holes at the end of the day. I see a hole, I try to fill it. So I understand that too, but a little bit strange if you ask me. But let's dive into Obsidian right here. And we're going to start with the mask here. Got a black face, which is always dangerous to go blackface. You don't do that. You don't do that. You just don't. You never see me doing that. Black face right here, got white eyes, got the white teeth, the pearly whites on Obsidian. Alan Scott was a good dad, gave him a health plan, gave him dental insurance. Shout out to Alan Scott. But looking good in the face, a little smiley action there, looking pretty good. Now he's got the big necklace over the top. That does fit on there. Then we do get down to the cape. Thankfully, we get a soft goods cape on this one. Very similar to Superman capes we've had recently here. Kind of a baby blue color, a grayish blue. You do get the wire in the cape all the way throughout, so a little extra detail, a little extra posability out of that than a plastic cape, or no cape, of course. And I do like that. And then, man, talk about a high hood, talk about a high collar on this one. He's ready for Club Grayskull at a moment's notice. You got the high collar here, hood over the top, looking very good. Then you got the black and blue bodysuit. That's pretty much the dominant colors on this one. Got a little bit of spots right there on the side of the arm, like a cheetah. And they say a leopard never changes their spots, Todd McFarlane. Neither does an Obsidian either, apparently. Two-Fist Fury I mentioned earlier. He does got a belt that matches his necklace. Very fashion-forward of Obsidian right here, looking very nice. Got a little bit more of those spots down there on the legs. Black and blue attack. Blue down into the shoes as well. Arms all the way around. Bicep cut. Double jointed. Pinned elbows. Bicep cut as well. Butterfly shoulder. Hands back and forth side to side with the old Fist of Fury. Head back and forth side to side, up and down. Hula hoop up top, plus traditional waist. Big old Obsidian splits if you do need it. Boot right there. Double jointed pin knees, then ankles back forth side to side, up and down. Our usual McFarlane articulation here for old Obsidian. And what's Obsidian up to these days? I have no idea. Character I do not know anything about, which unfortunately or fortunately for me, gonna have to research him a little bit more, look in to see what he's up to, see what the offspring of one Alan Scott is up to. A Nepo baby, if there ever was one, right here. Ready to go, ready to defend humanity, ready to combat the darkness, I guess. And hopefully not Justin Hawkins and the Hawkins brothers. Hopefully not. But there it is. Obsidian DC Direct. Page puncher, I guess not really with this cardboard thing. What are your guys' thoughts? Are you as confused as I am about the whole packaging of this one here? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down low. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and my other YouTube channel. Thumbs up the video always helps the channel. You guys know that by now. SirPaul64 on the X, _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, Instagram, TikTok, and TheKylePetersonShow at gmail.com. Of course, the name of my podcast, The Kyle Peterson Show, available every single Tuesday wherever podcasts are found, with video cast on YouTube. And of course, check out Patreon and YouTube channel memberships if that is your thing. So for Obsidian DC Direct, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.
Well, are we gonna dance or are we gonna play?